Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. We have patch notes. We've got a lot of changes, a lot of quality of life, we got bug fixes, and we have pets. So, reading here, they plan to release patch notes once every 2 weeks. Seems like a pretty good cadence to me. I wonder how much content we'll have each patch. That's something to look forward to. Let's get into the new content. The main quest line has had another part added to it after you choose a ship. Pretty nice. Found item quests, apparently. While exploring Palia, you may stumble upon items that trigger the start of a quest. They all have various start requirements, so see if you can find them all. Huh. I mean, I can't wait to see what this entails, to be honest. I suppose the quest lines are related to the villagers in some way. Maybe some item the villager had lost or something. I hope this is another way to gain relations with the villagers, or perhaps give us more of the world lore. EXP rate adjusted. Increased XP gain from fishing and mining across the board. This is a pretty good change. The mining and fishing, it felt a little slow compared to every other life skill, so this is good. Less foraging XP from gatherables, but double XP from chopping wood. I think this is a great change. Felling trees should really feel more rewarding than collecting 3 mushrooms. New items added to Zeki's Gacha game. I knew I should have been saving my Zeki shop balls. I wanted to do a video where I opened 100 of them, but I just can't stop myself from opening them. We have 4 new decor items that have been added, and they are only obtainable from Zeki's Gacha game. So don't forget to buy at least one thing from Zeki's shop each day to get the Gacha ball. Alright, this one's pretty cool. We have a new events tab that has been added to your inventory menu at the top. I wonder when we'll see that event coming. Hopefully it's 2 weeks from now with the next update. Alright, next we're moving on to quality of life updates. Increase clay spawn substantially. I really didn't feel like clay spawned too slow, but I mean, I won't complain to an increased spawn frequency. Reduce the density of forageables. Decrease the density of hunting creatures a bit in Kilima. This is a pretty good change. I'm sure some of you have noticed, but to the right of the Bahari Bay entrance in Kilima, there would always be 10 to 12 Sernuk there. It was just way too much. It's good to spread them out a bit. Alright, Bahari Bay adjustments. Right off the bat here, we have a really nice change. Foraging nodes are decreased on the beach and in meadows, but are sharply increased in the forest. I mean, it just makes sense for more foraging nodes to spawn inside the forest. Yeah, I like that. Several more locations for forage, insect, hunting creatures, and mining nodes to less populated areas. Very quality of life change. Most of the hunting creatures were all in one specific area, so it's really nice to spread that stuff around. It just makes the world feel more full. Moderately increased iron spawning across the zone. Personally, I don't feel like this was needed. If you've ever used a mining compass to track iron and pallium nodes, you know there is iron literally everywhere. The zone is packed with it. Alright, these changes are huge. Items in your inventory will snap to the first available empty slot when dragged into inventory and storage. It was so annoying, slightly missing the box in my inventory, and then it ends up in the storage box and not my inventory slot. When you enter the H menu in your housing plot, you can finally rotate your camera. I was hoping for this since the game came out, and I didn't have to wait long. Extremely quality of life. Another huge one. You can now sell related items when browsing guild shops. A big change. You can finally sell to people other than Zeki. Einar's fishing store will accept fish, Hadari's mining store will accept ores and ingots, and you can probably sell food to Reth. This is so good. Smoke bombs now have an area of effect. I don't know if any of you have used a honey lure yet, but if you have, you know this change is pretty hype. The honey lure spawns so many bugs, you need over like 100 Pokeballs to capture all the bugs. Having smoke bombs with an AoE is going to feel so good. And it's also really annoying when you slightly miss your ball, but really it should have hit, and this will fix that because there will be a little AoE explode, so you have a bit of a margin of error. Animation canceling has been added to some actions, so it seems like the devs are embracing the animation cancel. I wasn't quite sure if the devs would patch out or keep the animation canceling, but I'm glad to see it's the latter. They've apparently fleshed out the animation cancel to be a fully supported feature now. Foraging, chopping, and mining animations can be cancelled instead of needing to wait for the animation to complete. Honestly, I love when devs embrace stuff like this. It's just so good for the players. Game performance has been improved for lower end machines. I'm glad to see the devs are working on optimization. The game is really poorly optimized. It just runs extremely hot. It's extremely CPU heavy. The game won't even use my GPU. It's crazy. Hopefully lower end players can play the game without melting their CPUs now. We'll have to wait and see how long it takes for them to optimize the game further. Skins, who cares? They look okay, I guess. Pets, let's go. Hope you weren't too excited because guess what? You need to pay. That's right, baby. Pull out your wallet, grab your card, type those magic numbers, and get at least 3k coins to get all the cats. Frick. If you buy any amount of coins, you get the Sandy Palcat, but you need to get an accumulated total of 3,000 Palia coins to get the last 3 Palcats. Any of your previous purchases prior to this update will count towards the amount though, so don't sweat about that. Next, we've got a whole heckload of bug fixes, over 150 known issues fixed this patch. I'm not going to read all these, but feel free to pause and skim through them. And last but not least, we've got new and known issues. This isn't a comprehensive list of everything, but I like they're telling us what they're working on. And that seems to be everything. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the patch notes with me, and I'll see you next time. Stay comfy.